In terms of research and planning, common conventions of music videos have been reviewed in both general terms and more genre-specific terms. For example, one convention that is consistent regardless of genre seems to be the idea of cutting on the beat or using thought beats, as stated by Andrew Goodwin. This was acknowledged through my successful use of thought beats within my music video. Another general convention that was utilised in the music video was the use of ellipsis, which was used to create pace more effectively. Through observation of other musicians, I also feel I was successfully able to create a brand image for Dan Comley. For the artist Dan Comley, my research of similar independent artists has enabled me to pick up on similar conventions throughout when representing the performer. Although there is a star image shown in most of the research I have found, in the folk genre, artists seem to shift the view from themselves or try to simply use shots that don't exemplify them above other people. For example, in Ed Sheeran's music video, The A-Team, Ed Sheeran himself is only a cameo in the video. However, his cameo is important in representing his diluted form of a star image. He gives the girl who's the focus of the music video the opportunity to connect with another human being and gives her charity. And in another piece of research, Passengers Let Her Go, there is also evidence of a diluted star image creating a pseudo-star. This is because although he tends to be the focal point of the performance aspects and shots in the music video, he also shares his spotlight with the rest of the band, as well as having backstage shots of him simply communicating with the band. The shot types used in the music video are also not typical ones within reference to the creation of a star image. This is because the shot types are not canted from below, successfully creating a higher status or importance, but are from uncanted, direct shots of the performer. In Handwritten, similar shots are used to create the same pseudo-star image as in Let Her Go. Another way in which I followed the codes and conventions was through the use of imagery, familiar and typical to the genre itself. For example, a theme which is consistent from an evaluation of my specific genre is the use of shots containing nature. This mise-en-scène consisting of natural elements, e.g. trees, fields, etc., was something I too adopted and incorporated into my own music video. In fact, the use of conventional mise-en-scène would likely be helpful to Dan Comley as far as promotion goes. This is because the viewers have the genre immediately established when they see shots of Dan Comley amongst nature, as well as cutaway shots with elemental representations, running water on a pipe with a little bit of moss on it, maybe representing life. The shot with this pipe is also great for expressing the symbolism and ideologies that are typically associated with this kind of genre of music. That ideology being harmony with man and nature. This convention of using them in locations is also a useful element of the music video because it allows the viewer to project their own ideas on not only what or where the location itself is, but what that location actually means to the character in the video. This projection not only makes the video more accessible, but also creates a depth to the video itself. Laura Mulvey's The Male Gaze Theory is also typically subverted in the genre, unlike more typical genres which are not limited to, but include rap, club, and most importantly pop. Given that there are not a lot of shots of many other characters other than the main artist Dan Comley, when there are shots of other players, the shots connote something of oppositional take on supporting players. For example, in the brief shots containing the female bassist, the shots are either canted at a downward angle or are level and uncanted. This subverts Laura Mulvey's theory of media representing women as objects. Deliberately subverting this typical trend in the music video was important because of the much wider audience when it comes to genre.